just asking, like he didn't email us, that there's a meeting this weekend, so like, are we still holding it?
I think he said that there's a meeting every week that's optional if you
That,
want
yeah.
participation. Um, I didn't know, I haven't gone to the one last week. I didn't know if anybody was going to show up, to be honest with you. I
There's
was
a lot
gonna,
of people showing up last week,
okay.
so like, how
Can
many
I,
people?
uh,
Yeah, we got a lot more than four. So
I
can I
muted.
ask you guys a question before it gets crowded in here? Do you mind?
sure.
Okay. So, I actually like
Okay, if I go upstairs.
immediately,
Yeah, go.
as soon as the semester started, I had like the roughest week at work possible, and I'm already way behind. I haven't even finished the blue quests yet. Um, I
So
think,
as if it's week two, are we only like? I think we should. We just need to finish quest one, so the Hello World
or
quest.
excuse me, which are the first, however, quests? There's the blue quest
It's
and the
based.
green quest.
It's the blue quest. Like you are in 2A, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I
And
think we
like
only need to
and the first
do
quest should
the
be like a
first quest.
targeted thing, right?
Literally just the hello world. That's
I'm
the
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
hibernate
sure.
thing.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
okay. I'm
yeah,
unintentionally 5 quests ahead then. I thought we had to be done with the first.
no.
It's
All
one a
right.
That'd
week.
be.
Cool. Oops. All right.
Wait,
I think most people will probably be done.
how many trophies did you guys get for the first quest?
Just
Should
one.
I
just
got
be
only
Yeah.
one.
just one. Okay, and then
Yeah.
I was gonna ask for the second quest. Is it cool if I screen share?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
that's
for it.
cool.
Okay, let me just find it real quick. Hold up. I need to find where I submitted it because it was saying I got the draw cat wrong, even though it wasn't wrong.
I think a common issue with, or at least people, what people have noticed on like the Reddit forum is that some people are forgetting to put a new line after the Schrodinger for the cat, for
That
the
might
cat
be the
mini quest.
problem.
Yeah, wherever it shows those like vertical bars too, those are the lines that you should be checking when you submit in the quest.
Okay, that makes sense. Wait, I can screen share real quick. So, um, so are you guys saying so for this one, oh, but I have the line at the end of it.
Hmm.
Here, I'll show you when it
Yeah, just
returns when I submit it. So a joke loving J. Oh, sorry. So it's the limerick, the draw cat, and then what was the last one? The e-talks, right?
detox. Yeah.
So when I submit it, and then results. So it's showing like I don't know what this is, but like I'll show you when I run my code on VS Code. So when I run it on VS Code, I get the. Oh, it's taking a while. Oh my gosh, why is it so slow? Yeah, so it
Maybe.
shows up like how it should be, right? So this is the cat I'm getting, but then when I'm submitting it here, it's saying I'm getting like all these funky keys. So does anyone know like a fix for that?
It might be a Unicode thing that there's like in Unicode there's like a bunch of different A's and a bunch of different M's and stuff like that for all the different languages.
Uh-huh.
So you could try and you could be inadvertently typing in like weird characters depending on what languages you have set up in your keyboard.
Uh-huh.
So you could try copying and pasting exactly from the spec into your code.
So
I,
like
I
like copy paste these characters?
Yeah. Now, not from here, but go to the
The
spec. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of weird because when you look at the output to, it says on the right is what he thinks you should be getting, but that those characters are
that's
also,
also wrong. Yeah.
yeah.
You're saying copy it from here?
yeah.
Okay. Should I try that? Okay, I can try it real quick.
Yeah, just in general, if he wherever in the spec he asks you to print this line and it's in quotation marks, copy and paste that exactly.
Okay.
Because there's like things like dashes. There's like 30 different dashes in Unicode.
Yeah, that makes sense. The only thing about that, so when I submit this one, I'm gonna have to add the other dashes, right?
The backslashes, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, then how do I fix underscore? It's 2 underscores as well, right? Oh, never mind.
Don't think about it, man. Don't think about it. Just copy, paste, and then where you see a backslash, add another backslash.
Okay. And then should I copy paste the Schrodinger too? Or is that fine?
Well, okay. The other thing we should talk about is how to read the output of that thing. You
Okay.
see wherever you see a vertical line, that says that it sees some discrepancy. So you need to only touch the lines where it sees the vertical line.
Oh, okay. I touched like all the lines, but I'm assuming that it should still be fine.
Yeah.
Let me try resubmitting it real quick. Um, all right. Oh, perfect. Okay, thank you so much.
Sure.
And then I was wondering, I don't know if you guys would be able to help me with this one, the eTalks one. I don't know what I did wrong with that. How do I access that file? The Zoom thing is in the way. Oh, there we go. Does anything look wrong in this code to you guys?
It looks like it's not making a new line on that test. Is that what it is?
There's an end line.
Go back to the nonlinear page real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I think it's supposed to be like one line each, kind of like the limerick one.
Uh-huh.
So I think
Maybe when I say enter a value for x, you think I should have an end line here?
yeah, I think so.
Okay. Is there anywhere else you think I need an end line? Would it help if I did return etalks 5 terms x and then did a plus new line? Like, and then plus, sorry, like that? Do you think that would help? Oh, I
No.
can't even do that. What the heck?
Yeah, you don't want to return.
Okay.
You only want to return once at the end of the main function, and that's to exit the program.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then I think the instructions are different. I'm trying to remember the instructions. I think you want the user input to be on the same line. So I think you probably want to have the end line.
Oh, like right here?
I think it's
Wait, I don't even
after.
think it asks for you to like output the sum of the first 5 terms of the Taylor series. I think he does
Yeah,
it
I think
himself. Like
Yeah,
the
I've got the spec open now. It just says you must print print the value on the console followed by a single new line.
So
So I
like
think that's why the reading
that
your
e to the power
statement.
of thing,
This
that's
one
the
right
whole
here.
thing. You don't need to include it. You don't need to include any of that. It's just you output the etalks 5 terms and then new
Mhm.
line.
Right,
Oh, so I
yeah,
don't even need the sum of the first. I don't need this.
Yeah, I think that's probably what's messing you up too.
Okay.
yeah,
So
actually, yeah.
Like that,
You
you're
just want
saying?
to, yeah,
Okay, I can try
and
read some.
you could remove the end line for enter a value, and then
Okay.
you're technically calling etalks 5 terms twice, I guess here, right?
Am I? Yeah, technically I am.
Yeah.
'Cause here I'm calling the function, and then here I'm also calling the function. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I'll try resubmitting this real quick. Um, sorry. Detox, Limerick, and then drop cat. Oh, perfect. 6 out of 6. Okay, thank you guys so much for the help.
yeah, no problem.
I'll stop screen sharing now.
Is the instructor supposed to come into these
No, he
meetings
normally
or?
doesn't. He just watches the record because it says it's recording. He just watches the recordings.
Oh, okay.
He said if you could get like a group of students together, like you'd be willing to do like live coding sessions or something,
Yeah,
things
live
like that
coding
though.
sessions. That's
Wait,
only.
so
Yeah,
I'd like to. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I just have a question. Like, is for this course, like, are there like videos where he explains stuff, like teaches us stuff, or is it mainly just we figure out the like course material ourselves? Because like every single week plan is just he lists like stuff that we have to learn, and then we just search it up ourselves in order to do it for the quest. And I'm just wondering if he has like an actual like maybe videos that he recorded, or just like
He
Zoom meetings that
he
he
does.
explains stuff.
He does have some recordings somewhere. I'm not sure where. Someone else might know. But like what I've been doing and like I've been like learning the code successfully is I just read the module and because like it provides like like some useful information about like what coding to do. And he has like some morning sessions where he gives a lecture, which I went to the one on Tuesday, but he didn't do anything with that. So like he didn't join that. So I don't know if that's like a valid thing to do. But what I've been doing is I've just been reading the modules and then when you read the quest it like tells you what to do, and then I just signed up for Code Academy and I've just been learning all my code on there and I've been able to do everything like perfectly fine so far.
yeah,
I
to
also
his
think,
point.
sorry, go
Sorry,
ahead.
go ahead. No, I was gonna say to his point, I have tried to attend the Tuesday, Thursday morning classes, and there've been no one there. And I've
Yeah,
been trying to join the live classes that's at 6, Tuesday, Thursday, that says mandatory for hybrid student.
yeah,
Also, also no one there.
yeah. I
Uh,
just joined all the links. This is the only one where I saw people, so I decided to stay in this.
Yeah,
yeah,
there's like a
last week
lot
I
of
wasn't
meeting
able to
links in like
hear
the
either.
announcements and stuff like
Um,
on Canvas. There's a lot of meeting links.
Yeah, he said don't look at those. It's not accurate. So it seems to just
Yeah,
for online async section, it's just the Thursdays weekly at 6 p.m. for us. And then if you get 5 or more, it's a joint lecture if you want to request.
Yeah,
So I got a
Elliot
I
did send in the
request that.
chat too. But there's previous YouTube videos that he posted from previous sections. I didn't go through all of them myself, but it might have some info there if you
yeah.
need.
And I also want to mention, I'm pretty sure like uh I think like the club, the coding club at like Foothill also like I think we talked they talked about this like before in previous meetings maybe, but
yeah,
they made like a website or something like that with like yeah, exactly.
I'm
Where
just
you
gonna
just
toss these links in. This is what I've been using, and then this one
yeah,
too.
it's like a a website or that has like kind of like the material on it, so that
hey,
probably would help a lot.
so I don't know if you guys just answered this question, but I got disconnected really quickly. It sounds like you guys were talking about it. This is the meeting for both 2A and 2B?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah.
cool. So for 2A, you guys are on Terrifying Tiger. Is anybody else here 2B?
I'm no, I'm 2A, sorry.
Nobody? Okay.
Rough.
That sucks. You know what? It's double rough. Can you guys still hear me? I don't know if my mic's going. Okay, yeah. It's double rough because I didn't take 2A with this teacher. So I have not done any of these quests that we were supposed to have done by week 1. So I'm way behind and I had a rough day where I haven't even posted on Reddit yet at all. So I'm like really kind of screwed.
Yeah,
Man,
I feel like
ouch.
going straight into 2B without taking this one with this instructor sounds like it sucks because you have to do
It's
so much more work.
Dude, I'm already lost. Honestly, I didn't know that this was gonna it's a little unfair if I can say so myself. But yeah, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah,
I'll
but
catch up, I guess.
isn't the first quest due this week? It wasn't due last week.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
So
so
wait,
you're
Let's do this.
but for 2B, I think it says that we're supposed to be through all the Terrifying Tiger is a blue quest, right? It
Yeah,
says that
Yeah.
we're supposed to be on a green quest by now, so I have to be done with all the blue quests, apparently.
yeah, how it's supposed to be is in order to like do 2B, like to sign up with it, unless you've taken 2A with him before, which a lot of people haven't, he requires you to complete quests 1 through 9. And if you're doing 2B, it should be like relatively easy for you. That's what he said. Because when I first joined this class, I joined 2B because I was using Assist, like assist.org. I don't know if you guys know what that is, like to see some college requirements to transfer. And it was saying like I need 2B. So I didn't know anything about 2A, 2B, 2C. So I just signed up for 2B. And I realized like, damn, like this is really hard. So I dropped it 2A first. And he said like when I signed up for 2B, he's like, you have to finish all blue quests 1 through 9, and then he'll give you the access code to join 2B. And you should be able to do it if you want to succeed in 2B.
Dude.
That takes like a long time. Like it's
Yeah,
not
it's
it's
really
not like
stressful.
yeah, it doesn't
Yeah, it is
really.
pretty stressful. I mean, I was able to like when I did that, I was able to do like the first like 2 quests, and then I realized like I need to actually prep for this. So that's when I signed up for Code Academy, and I was like, maybe I should just take 2A first, and then that's what I'm doing right now.
Because I'm on quest 6 and I'm supposed to be on to the first green quest by now. So like this is a whole semester's worth of work that I'm doing basically. Is that
Yeah.
what you're okay?
You know,
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
Actually,
Ah.
you might consider dropping down to 2A. You
I
might have
did 2A. The thing is, I have 2A complete last semester with another teacher, and we didn't do any of this quest genius shit. Excuse me, stuff.
Yeah, it's complicated, but low-key, it's not too bad. I mean, once you get the hang of it.
kind of gamified.
Yeah, it's just a lot, and I've been working 60 plus hours in an ambulance too. So
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
sorry about that.
So yeah, not to dump on you guys, but I'm kind
I
of
mean,
stressed that I'm the only 2B person in here. That's also frustrating. Sorry, I don't mean to steer this in
Yeah.
a direction.
2Bs don't attend these very often. I think they really only attended the first catch-up because it was required.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
But if you have questions, put it on the 2B subreddit. They might answer that one more.
yeah. All right. I have not even posted in any of the Reddits yet, so I'm behind on that too. And now I have like the social anxiety I have to make a first post, whatever.
Yeah.
Same.
I mean, it's good if you're joining the Zooms because you get like with the
Free.
weekly participation, you get participation credit for it. So you're doing more than a lot of 2B people. You should definitely be posting in that Reddit like every day if you want to get 10 out of 10.
I know.
I don't know exactly how he grades the participation. Like, do you have to like always be posting like really insightful discussion posts
That's
in
what I
order
was
to like
wondering
like
too.
I don't know like
Yeah,
do
it's
you-
very vague.
And sometimes you can be really insightful with just 2 sentences.
The first week, what happened was like I joined all the Zooms. I participated in the Reddit a lot, and I got a 2 out of 10. So I was like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
am
same,
I not
same.
doing enough? So I emailed him and I
Same.
was like, I feel like is there any chance I can get this regraded? And then I listed out the things I did. Like I was like, I participated in the Zoom. I created a thread that got like 20 replies, and then he changed my grade from 2 out of 10 to 10 out of 10. So
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, he also did the same thing with me, and I emailed him, and he changed it. But yeah, I think there might have been some like mistake or error, or like he didn't see the
yeah,
reflections or something. Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah.
I got a 0 out of 10 because all my Reddit posts got auto-deleted.
oh,
Oh,
that's annoying.
That's rough.
I haven't figured out like why that is happening. Like I even made a post about if anyone wants to join the live coding on Tuesday and today, and like that one got deleted, and like I didn't have time to set up a thing with him.
Okay, well, shit. Does anybody else have any questions? Because now apparently I'm 6 quests ahead of you guys. I'm not trying to brag. I thought
Nah, you're
I
chilling.
thought I was just gonna be like way behind literally everybody. I guess I'm the only 2B person here, so maybe I don't know. Maybe I can assist.
If I were you, I would talk to the professor
Yeah.
because what you did in 2A isn't aligned with what you're doing now. So what would be fair is for you to get the password for starting the green quests. And
I
then
Maybe
mean,
like a time
you
extension
get
for like
the
blue quests.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, he reviews this anyway, right? Like he watches these.
Yeah, I
So-
don't.
Yeah.
I don't think he watches it thoroughly, but I mean,
Okay.
just to be
Yeah,
safe,
it's
email
supposed
him.
to be a transcript. Like
Yeah.
he just checks to see who spoke and stuff.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Just
At
message
least you
him.
learn the
I'm
concepts too.
gonna like I'm gonna go through these anyway over the next. I have like 3 days off in a row, so I'm just gonna push it to the limit and just code. So I'll get there. I don't really care about getting an A in this class. I'll take the L for the first couple weeks. It's fine. But as long as I learn this stuff, so
Yeah, and just email him, dude. He responds. He responds to my emails within 5-10 minutes. Like he's always on his emails. So if you ever need anything, just feel free to email him. He's always there.
I mean, you learned the
There's
concepts too already. So hopefully that just makes it easier for you.
I attempted to learn the concepts. We'll see if I appreciate the vote of confidence, but we'll see what held over from the other class. Anyway, in terms of like actual problems with the quests that you guys were doing, does anybody else have anything? I've steered this enough.
So the one question I was gonna ask is like, are you guys using that PDF to kind of go through the, like the instructions and all that, or is that not too helpful?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
it's
should.
super helpful.
It is.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's super helpful.
you should just copy paste in the PDF. Just copy paste the format he gives you because he basically fills out the entire thing, and you just have to prove that you understand the concepts. Like for the question I had about limerick, I'm pretty sure. You just had to like all I had to do was invoke a method. Like I had to write a method out and then I had to call that. Like that's what that lesson was about. He writes everything else and he's like, don't worry about this, we'll learn it later. Cause like normally I took C before and like in my main like whenever I make a main class, I never put like int arg or char. Like I don't understand what this is still, but he just said don't worry about it. Just learn how to invoke a method and learn how to create a method, and like that's the point of the lecture. So
All right.
Yeah. What do you guys use for like to like run those stuff? Like you guys use the Linux thing or
I use
like
VS Code.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
like
VS
VS
Code's pretty
okay.
good.
I literally have been doing this in Notepad++ and just submitting it to the website.
That's crazy.
I
Wait,
like
can you
I
even
occasionally
compile? Can you even
I don't normally. I don't know. I found that it's kind of been enough for me to kind of to look through it. I occasionally will take something into code blocks and mess around if I have a really big like headache, and I'll tinker with my main function and stick in like cout statements and stuff like that. And
You should get VS Code. Like there I watched a YouTube video on how to download it. It took maybe like 20-30 minutes. It gave me the C++ compiler. It taught me how to download it. It gave me the G++ compiler. So it compiles pretty fast if I have strong Wi-Fi and I'm able to drag and drop text files. So I actually really like it a lot.
I have VS Code on my thing too. The only thing that frustrates me about it, and this is maybe I'm just stupid, but the solution explorer and making it, putting it all together and organizing it, I have like already kind of conditioned myself to understand how code blocks works, and
Yeah, I
having to
get you.
switch another. I don't know if you guys ever played like video games, but you know when somebody has the inverted stick and then you
Yeah, I
take
get
your
what
buddy's
you mean.
controller. That's what it feels like to me switching to VS Code, and I just like it's like I already know this. I'm sticking to what I know. But
Okay, one really I used on this week was get a Raspberry Pi, and Genie is pre-installed, and with this C++ already pre-installed, because it takes like you said, like it's like 20 or 30 minutes to get like VS Code working, and then like there's a chance you make a mistake on step 12 or it doesn't work on your system or something. And VS Code can be a real drag. But Genie on Raspberry Pi, it's just done. I just opened it up. It was like build, run, execute. It was just it was all pre-done. It took 1 minute to get everything working. So that's my tip for the week is get a Raspberry Pi.
Can you type in the name of it in the chat so I can use it later?
Yeah, I'm on a phone right now, so it's kind of hard for me to chat. I'll post it on Reddit. But yeah, a Raspberry Pi, it's a little mini computer.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, with the operating system, like everything is just done. So what's nice about it is you don't have to worry about breaking your your personal laptop that you use every day. If you misconfigure something on Raspberry Pi, all right, you just reinstall the whole thing, start from scratch. It's no big deal. Yeah, good, thank you. And then Genie is the built-in code editor. And then if you buy it, like it's just everything is pre-installed for C++. It's ready to go, out of the box. So it's it's definitely not as nice. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles as a VS Code, but it works. So that's it. Has that huge advantage.
You can also bite the bullet and learn use Visual Studio by itself because out of the box it's like very friendly to see. Just because everything's like Microsoft already anyway. But I hate using Visual Studio because I learned everything in VS Code.
Yeah, I tried Visual Studio too. Like it is friendly, but I really couldn't understand it. Like Visual Studio Code is like a lot easier.
Yeah, personally for me, but I learned JavaScript and everything first, so like I was just used to working out of Visual Studio Code, and now I'm just like too used to it that like going into a different IDE is just like too much on my small brain.
Does anyone use Xcode like me?
I hate Xcode.
Like, I mean, it's designed for like what
iOS, Swift,
Apple's
yeah.
like stuff, right? But they can use C++. Yeah.
Wait,
It's
so
similar.
VS Code is like a kind of beginner-friendly Visual Studio? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah.
It's like super lightweight, so like
does it okay now it's a code faster with AI. Is that kosher? Or is that kind of allowed or does that automatically can you let me rephrase that. Can you disable that? Right? Does that just automatically pop up?
Now, what it does is it reminds you to put in the right includes on the top, and it makes sure that your functions have the right number of brackets and stuff like that. And then if there's a semicolon missing, then it'll highlight that.
So as long as we're not like generating entire programs, then that's. I wasn't planning on using it anyway, but I'm worried about. Whatever. I guess I'm gonna stick to Coblox with a mute issue, but.
Yeah, and they call it AI, but it's it's sentence completion. It's not really. Yeah.
Yeah, but I would avoid like GitHub Copilot and everything like that, just because then you're like, even if you code this stuff out, it would be like it's probably gonna autocomplete, be like, oh, I know what you're trying to do, and then bam, the answer's right there in front of you.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay. So I haven't started on the joke loving J quest. Do you have guys any like general advice on it, like before I start?
What's that one called? Is that one the looping functions, like the return? Because I finished the first.
Like you're supposed to submit like 3 mini programs simultaneously, like.
Oh, that's the Drawcat, Limerick, and Etox.
Yeah. Do you guys have? have any recommendation suggestions? Like I haven't started.
For the draw cat one, you're going to be super careful of new line characters and spaces.
Okay. Yeah.
So just those are takes a little bit of guess and check to figure out where they are.
And also for the CL function where you draw the cat, like I noticed someone who showed the screen and he basically separated them into lines. Can you like copy paste the entire graph as a whole and then let it print out like as it is?
Probably not. It's probably just better to do line by line, or you could do like technically you could probably do like an entire string and just put a lot of like new lines in between every single line, but that probably won't look as good.
You could do one see out function. Oh, I guess I don't want to like split. I could put my thing on the screen, but
It just
like
legibility wise, it would look really bad.
yeah.
I don't know. You just put enters in the same spot, but it's kind of like either way, it's pretty similar. You know what I mean?
And for C++, like C out and print, like which one's better? Like
You see out.
C out.
Is there even a print function? I don't even know. I thought it was just C out.
Because
There is, but it's sort of a legacy from C. The C++ way is to use the standard out, and a lot of things like F will format and then they'll the standard out under the hood. So what you should be learning for this course is standard in, standard out.
Okay. So I just use C out every time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. For limerick, I think. Oh, there's like you have to like put in like a parentheses at a specific spot in order to make it like work or something. So you just have to like I guess map it out in order to make it into 81.
Like make sure every spaces is correct, right?
I was super confused on the instructions for that. It took me like 10 minutes staring at it to figure out what it was even asking for.
Yeah, like I kind of is due next week, so I kind of give up on it.
One thing that confused me about the limerick one that took me a while to get is when the professor runs his version, he's going to supply a value for what the dozen, the gross, and the score is. So that's going to be supplied directly from the professor, and that's kind of what like his little code block does, where I think he says like, don't worry about what it's doing. But that's him supplying and giving the dozen gross score to his pre-supplied inputs. So when you do your testing, I think someone posted about this on the Reddit before. It should calculate everything with whatever inputs he supplies. So like I think someone had like hard coded the answer as with like hard coded values for it. And just make sure your function takes whatever value.
Okay, thank you. That's very helpful.
I think the main function was literally just a copy paste job for that one, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So like literally the main function completely as is, don't even change it.
Okay.
Would anyone be interested?
I don't know if I'm lagging or
Yeah, I
think
can't
she
hear
okay.
anything.
All right.
Probably
Yeah,
went
it's
to
lagging for
a
me too.
garage or something.
I have an answer for the print and see out stuff while we're waiting for her connection to come back, by the way. I'm looking this up and I didn't know this, but print is not type safe, so it kind of relies on context to print certain things. So my understanding is that it could treat like Doubles is integers, integers doubles, or strings, whatever, if you aren't intending it to use that way. So cout is kind of, as far as I understand it, more reliable in terms of the specific data type that you're trying to use.
Thank you. That's very helpful. I will keep that in mind.
It's kind of crazy looking at the Reddit. There's like some people that's like finished the entire thing on week 1. Wow. Meanwhile, like some people haven't even started, like people are just starting like the first and second quest. So it's just weird to look at. Like I remember, I think it was like last night or the night before, someone just like posted his entire 180 points and he's like, oh, any thoughts about like trying to get one more point? And just like, how are you supposed
Doing so
to,
much.
how are you
That's
supposed to help
crazy.
you on that? I don't even know what to type here.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm
I think some of
supposed
the CS2B
First quest
people
two.
though, they have to complete all the blue quests, but they were told to post in the 2A because it's the blue
Oh,
quest. So I'm assuming those people are the 2B.
I see.
So it's
I
Thomas
can
right here.
confirm that's the case.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Thomas.
that's, except I'm like behind and still haven't finished the blue quest. So yeah, I assume I'm the only person dumb enough to take 2B with this teacher, having not taken 2A with him. So my advice to you guys next semester is stick with the same teacher, I guess.
I think he said he's gonna. I think this is like one of his last quarters.
Oh, that's right.
So
Didn't he say he is going to do 2 more quarters? I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but
I
now you're
think
saying I remember that.
I think he's teaching 2B next quarter and also 2C next quarter, but he's not teaching spring quarter
Okay.
or something.
I think he said he's going to retire after this, like this year ends, this school year ends. So, like, I don't think he's going to teach 2C. I think he said like he's going to only teach 2A and 2B for the last of his year end video, I guess. So, is he going to teach 2C? I think he said he doesn't have 2C this year.
yeah, I think I remember him
No,
saying
he
something
does
like
next
that.
quarter.
Oh,
he's
but like
not,
people in
we're taking, yeah, we're taking 2A now. We won't be taking 2C with him because by the time we get to 2C, he'll be gone.
Yo, guys, quick question.
What?
So the action plans for each week, that's where we like pretty much know what we need to submit each week, right?
Yeah, I would just
yeah.
read the action plans on the
So this
module.
week it's like the quest 1 tiger and the week 2 reflection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's the week 2 reflection? Do you guys know where we do that?
Oh, you
It's on the
just
Reddit.
do,
On the
yeah,
Reddit.
you just do your own reflections on Reddit, and
Okay.
everything is always due on Sunday 11:56, I think.
Okay,
I
cool.
think it's
Thanks.
11:59 or something.
All right,
It's-
I'm gonna pop out, guys. Thanks for. Sorry, I got some stuff just came up, but have a good one, guys.
You too.
So are you guys actually doing the reflections every Sunday, or is that not like required?
It's not required, but like a lot of people just do it because like it really helps the professor out. But so yeah, I think like a lot of people just do it anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Like
think it's a part of
participation
your
is like a lot in
participation.
this class. So
Yeah, participation is like 25% or something like that. So
yeah.
yeah, I would do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I just did it because I saw everybody else doing it.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
peer pressured into it.
And
Yeah.
for the participation, is there like a requirement of what we should do? Because I posted my quest 1 last week and they didn't really do anything this week. Like, am I gonna get deducted? Like, I got 2 for this week's participation. Like,
I think participation is
you-
mainly just dependent on like what you type in the subreddit. It's not really like dependent on how many quests you've done or whatnot.
Yeah,
Like
it's about like asking questions, helping other people out and stuff like that. But if you got 2 on the last week's participation, I would just email him because I think he
I got
made the
10
same
last
mistake.
week. I'm just worried I might get 2 this week.
No, I don't think that's the grade you were supposed to get because I also got the same thing. And then I emailed him and he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And then he just gave me a 10. So yeah, I think in like as it seemed like I think I'm pretty sure a lot of people thought the same thing. So I think it might have been a mistake or something like that. So I would just email him about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Any more questions? Okay. All right. I'm gonna go for now. It's a good
Same
meeting.
here.
See you guys.
See you guys.
I'm gonna log off too. Thanks everyone.
Bye,
Yeah, I think the
everyone.
conversation is like slowing down. So yeah, I think it's a good time to stop. See you guys.
All right. Thanks,
Bye.
everybody.
See you guys. Bye.